Hey everybody, welcome back to What Doing. Remember that hike we took a couple weeks ago? Well, it led to some crazy antics and a very serious discussion on who had the best pizza. We decided the only way to settle the argument was to visit all three places on the same day and try a pizza from each place. The weather was terrible and made us change our plans up a little bit, but we ended up at Spiro's Pizza in Port Orchard to start our day off. Spiro's Pizza has been around in Port Orchard since 1987, and if you stop in and have one of their pizzas, you'll understand just why. I gave the camera to the kitchen crew and let them go crazy with it.
Alrighty, what is up, what doing? We're out here at Spiro's Pizza and Pasta in Port Orchard. We got our cook making a pizza right now for y'all. Just want to talk about kind of what makes Spiro stand out from all these other places, and why we're a lot better. So we cook and slice our chicken, sausage, and ground beef in-house. We shred our mozzarella in-house. We make our dough, dressing, soup, sausage, all in-house, all homemade. Dough isn't made in-house. We offer vegan options as well. Dough is even vegan. It has an egg substitute in it, so all the vegans out there have an opportunity to eat whatever they want. And yeah. Get a little cinematic of our cook right here. A little sausage roll. Boom. Alrighty, it's all ready. Now it's gonna go in the oven for about 10 minutes. And go out to y'all pizza. But we're gonna go get an update on this pizza being cut. Like a race car. Here we got our professional tong guy coming out. Beautiful. Got the 1-2 shuffle coming in. Half it, half it, half it. Then we're gonna toss it onto our tray. And it's gonna come up to our waitress waiting on the other side, and we're gonna bring it out to y'all.
The finished product was crazy good. They serve it with a side of Roquefort dressing that takes the whole pizza to a new level. The cheese is melty and pulls just right, holds everything together, and the layers on this pizza were something just crazy.
Alright, so I just wanted to let you guys know that none of our food gets wasted. We have a lady who works or lives on a farm. She comes every day. We have this big old bucket. We put all of our food in it. She goes out and then feeds her pigs with all of our leftover food.
That's awesome.
So then, does that make the ham taste better for the pizza?
I think so.
Our next stop took us to Kingston near the ferry terminal for Sourdough Willie's. They've been around since 1984 and they have some pretty darn good pizza. The inside is spacious, it's clean, it's very bright, and the staff is extremely knowledgeable about their pizza and how they make their toppings.
Our pizza is unique because we use one of the oldest sourdough starters being used commercially in a kitchen in the United States. Our sourdough starter has ties to the Yukon Gold Rush and is over 130 years old. So we use that sourdough starter to make every type of dough that we offer outside of our gluten-free crust. It's also what we use to make our sandwiches with. It provides really amazing flavor profiles. They have high percentages of hydration as well, which really helps the dough take on that flavor as it ferments, in my opinion. I also think that it's very unique that we have an idea of what we want to offer guests, and then we will modify it slightly in the sense of removals. But for the most part, these flavor combinations and textures have been very well thought out by a classically trained Italian chef in Will Grant. And so he really wants people to try these as they are a lot of the time. And so that's why we don't really do additions or half and halves. It's also meant to set up, for quick service too. If you got a bunch of people who have to read tickets and have to make modifiers, and oops, I accidentally put green peppers on the half that was supposed to have red peppers, it just convolutes the whole thing.
And what are you drinking?
That looks like a Aperol Spritz. So we use our Cava Brut bubbly wine, and then we use Aperol, and it gets a topping of soda water. Aperol is an Italian bitter liqueur meant to help with digestion. If you watch any of those reels that you see of people in Rome or Italy around dinner time, if you look at the tables, 90% of them have that lovely orange drink on top.
I went to the doctor one time because I had a steering wheel like that in my pants. And he said, is it a problem? I said, it's driving me nuts. Our final pizza shop on the list was Seebeck Pizza, and out of the 5 locations that they have, we chose to do the one in Wana, which is by Purdy. What makes Seebeck Pizza different than everybody else's?
The crust is really unique, and the sauce is better than anybody else's pizza places. We use the best toppings we can get a hold of. So,
is it like a family secret for the pizza dough?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Still original owners. The original owner has got the Seebeck one and the one in Seebeck, and his daughter owns the rest of them. We make slices of anything you like, so you can get whatever you want. They're all made to order. Takes about 7 minutes or so.
And what's the famous Seebeck pizza?
I would say the Works is really popular. It's got just about everything on it, and then the Greek is one that you can't get anywhere else. It's a pretty special one.
What comes on the Greek?
It's got a pesto sauce, sun-dried tomato, shredded pepperoni, pine nuts, and feta cheese.
Seebeck Pizza got their start in 1989 on Hood Canal in the little town of Seebeck. It's a family-owned restaurant that's grown to 5 different locations in the Kitsap area that all serve outstanding pizzas. The interior is a very laid-back, open spot that'll make you feel relaxed. They have an open kitchen so you can watch your pizza being made, and any place with a beer list that's written on the cardboard box has got to be a good place. So here's the finished product. The sauce was spicy, a little tangy, and had that sweetness that made it just about the perfect sauce. The crust was amazing. The cheese held the layers on, kept everything together, and made it easy to eat. But now for the final tally. So in a very scientific study, all of the pizzas were graded in 4 different areas: the crust, the sauce, the cheese, and the toppings. That gave us an overall score and a ranking between the 3 pizzas. Now don't get me wrong, any of these were great pizzas. We loved all 3 of them. But at the end, with all of the grading, after much discussion, and after eating a whole lot of pizza, we decided that Spiro's Pizza was the hands-down winner. It was close, we ate way too much pizza, we had way too much fun making this video. This whole pizza challenge thing got us to wondering, who has the best dessert? You just don't know when we're going to make that one, but it'll have to be a little while because you never know what doing.